with the milk with the onion in it, they said to let it just go ahead and absorb that flavor.
We're going to get this one going for about an hour and a half. We'll have this one go for the velouté. We're going to do this maybe half an hour, which is maybe too much. It'll be fine, small amount. Maybe bigger amount. A month like this, we'd be making more. Bechamel, 15 minutes. That's going, that's going. Next thing, so I go over to recipe for velouté. We've made it. Basically the same recipe we did last term, but smaller amount. I'm going to take 1 pint chicken stock. Turn that guy on high. Oh, by the way, Levi, you can help me out. Grab right behind you. I don't care whose station it is. I am stealing somebody's whip. Is it out there? Thank you. Whoever's there, I'm taking your whip.
Since your roux is cold, are you going to heat the chicken stock up first?
All right, you got it back. Ricky, excuse me, asked about, since they're going to heat it up, the roux cold, opposite temperatures, okay? So that's going. I have 16 ounces of stock. I have roughly 2 ounces of my pale roux. 16 ounces white stock. We're using chicken. We have our kettle on the other side. We'll have to drain it when we get into production so we can pull out what we need. We're probably going to have to also maybe pull out some more veal stock from our stuff that we made yesterday. Look at everything. Yeah. Look at my, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Yeah? Yeah. 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 That's burnt onions, man. How's that much? They're caramelizing. So, you guys been hearing the noise here on this one? Celery. Now listen to the sound what's going to come up on it in a minute. Celery's going to go in there. If I had to get some color off of that, it won't happen. Okay, back to the velouté. 16 ounces chicken stock, roughly 2 ounces of roux, but you have your roux here. You're going to need as much as you need, whatever it takes to thicken it. So you're going to put a little bit in, bring it to a simmer, put a little bit more in, bring it to a simmer, to get the right consistency, then let it reduce. You're going to use a judgment call here. Use that tool, your noggin, your head. How much roux do you really need? 2 ounces is probably maybe too much, maybe not enough. Hear the sound now? What's coming out of that celery? The moisture and everything, so it's going to pick up more of that stuff on the bottom. Still about medium high. There's going to be soot on the bottom. It's going to be beautiful. Back to our velouté recipe. A bouquet garni. We can put that in now. Just get rid of the extra string. Love this small doll as ever. So a small bouquet garni. Some mushrooms. Mushroom peeling. Can you rinse it from behind you? Thank you. That's good, that's good, that's good. I got 2 ounces of mushroom. Chicken stock's about ready to come to a boil.
How much chicken stock did you say you used?
16 ounces. I just came to a boil off the heat. Alright. Here goes the mushrooms. Boom. I could peel them. I'm not going to worry about it. Roux. Scrape it. As you scrape it, you're going to get smaller pieces. This is the pale roux. How much is there?
2 ounces.
That's not 2 ounces, but it's, you know. Alright, then back to cooking. It's just cooking. Stir in the roux. The roux is room temperature cold. The stock is hot, opposite temperature. That's kind of going good. Tomato paste is now going back on this side. That's about 2 there. I got my onions a little bit dark. Go off there. Put the tomato back on with all the other stuff. What is this called? Picking up the soap though, but what is the kensei? So kensei up all the tomato there. This guy going back on the heat. Do we need more roux? You don't add more roux until it comes back to a simmer. If you don't bring it back to a simmer and keep on adding roux, eventually you're going to wall faster. That's really too hot. Turn it down to a little simmer. A little bit more roux because it's not thick enough. Break it into there. come back to that guy. Throw that away at the end. Here you go. Okay. Where do we hand that off to the 3-compartment sink? Here you go. Back to this guy. That tomato. Let's take a little peek on that one. Now, okay. Tomato. Yeah, it's got a little more color on it. The more color you get on the tomato. Smell it, all right. Next ingredient we're going to go there, 32 ounces of veal stock. All right. We have some veal stock over there, probably not enough. We'll pull out more. I am going to stretch that veal stock we have with the Remy. So the veal stock that's in the fridge, I want to cut it in half with Remy. That is our Remy. So our brown roux is the other ingredient there. That's looking good. Looking at my liquid in regards of why am I using my handle in my spot?
I don't know. That was confusing. I was like, what is he doing?
You got tomato paste on there.
I have tomato paste on it. I'm getting it off.
Oh, okay.
There's madness to my craziness.
I was like, does he do this upside down?
It's a multi-purpose tool. This side or this side.
I can dig it.
Tomato there and getting all the tomato off. Don't sweat it. Don't add this my way. All right. Look at my consistency on. I might add just a little bit more. It's at a high simmer, so I'm going to turn it down. This one hasn't come to simmer. All right. Recapping, Espanol sauce. 4 ounces of onion. 2 ounces of carrot. Caramelize it up in the pan with enough butter. Add celery. Add tomato paste. 2 tablespoons, roughly an ounce tomato paste. 2 ounces. That's going to be tomatoey, but it'll work. You make a judgment call. Tomato puree. Pincé it. Brown it all up. Add 1 quart veal stock. That's where we're at now. We're going to bring it to a simmer, and then we're going to add brown roux, and then we're going to reduce and simmer. Okay? All right. We added a sachet to it. There, we can add that right now. Bingo. There. Really? Yes.
Why the sachet? I mean, does a bouquet garni work for that?
It does too, yeah. Oh, it's a good one. Why? Because it was in the recipe. Do I need to do it? So,
No.
pinch of thyme, couple parsley stems, peppercorns, what else? The bay leaf. Put it all in there, cook it. We'll strain it out anyway. So it's just, you want to, great. That's one more step. You're going to find out. You're going to run out of time.